Meantime, of course, Omicron still raging right through the U.S.
Yeah, we talked about those record daily case numbers a little short time ago. Tia is back with the latest on the pandemic. Tia?
Yeah, this is really concerning. Silver Cross and New Lenox had to go on a bypass for almost 2 hours last night as more than half of their ICU beds have COVID patients. Things are back normal now, but we got to talk to Dr. Chris Colbert with University of Illinois at Chicago about this a little bit more. Dr. Colbert, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for the invitation, and there's a lot to discuss.
There is a lot to talk about. These hospitalizations keep rising. You heard what I just said about New Lenox. What does that tell you about the situation on the ground as it pertains to COVID-19?
So the different aspect of where we are in 2022 as opposed to the surge in 2021 is that now we have limited bed availability, but also less staff. And that combination is making it extremely difficult to provide the required medical management for the patients that come to these hospitals, family practice clinics, and other medical facilities.
When you talk about less staff, is that a result of some of the staff contracting COVID, or is that just an issue widespread in the medical field right now?
It's two aspects. It's staff transitioning from working in those high stress situations, specifically that of the ER, and also the staff that we do have that remain are getting COVID. So because of this high transmissibility of the Omicron virus variant, coupled with individuals leaving the staff, it makes it extremely challenging to provide the adequate medical health for those individuals that present to ERs.
Sounds like a taxing situation. Let's talk about this. It's gaining some steam, the at-home testing. Medical experts are advising to swab your nose and the back of your throat. Why is that so important for people taking those tests at home?
So the test that you're taking at home is an antigen test. And the antigen test is a specific protein that adheres to an antibody. So those at-home tests, it's an antibody on the actual test. So when you ensure that you get a really good swab in the back of the nose or in the back of the mouth, it adheres to that antibody, and that it identifies if it is positive or not. And these tests are very, very sensitive and can provide the answer if you are positive or negative for COVID.
Well, this is something that I know some parents definitely want to hear. They want to hear about these new guidelines for children for booster shots. What can you tell us about that?
So this is great news going into 2022. So not only can children under the age of 16 receive the booster, now it's the ages of 12 and 15 that can receive the booster as well. So initially the numbers stopped at age 16 to receive the vaccine and the booster. Now with new data and guidelines, that has been extended to those individuals who can receive the booster between the ages of 12 and 15, which means that as a community, we can better protect our children from this virus.
All right, very well said. Dr. Chris Colbert, it's always a pleasure to have you here joining us on First at 4. Happy New Year to you, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
All right, Sally and Anthony, I'll send it back to you.